Hi, everyone, and welcome to Functional Training Zones podcast on the Uncommon Connector. Today, we will be talking with Abdul Basit. He is a Guinness World Record holder, a mathematician, as well as a content creator. And he's going to be talking to us today and telling us about how he got started as a mathematician, as well as a content creator, his journey through the process, and how we can connect with him with any of our math questions. He's a great resource for all of these professional exams that we're going to be taking coming up very shortly. As well as helping us know that there are different journeys in all of our struggles and that we can get to become mathematicians at any point in our life. So I'm excited to talk to him, and here he is, Abdul Basit. Thank you very much for working with us.
Sponsored by.
There is no one else in creation like you. There's nobody like you. And what you've come to do and what you have to offer is like no other.
Hi, Abdul. How are you? So, can we start off with you telling us a little bit about yourself and the work that you do?
As you already said, I'm Abdul Basit, and people know me as Guinness and Math Guy. And I'm an educational content creator with around 4.7 million followers across all social media platforms. And in those platforms, we share math tips and tricks to help students, parents, and educators. And I'm a holder of 5 Guinness World Records also in the category of memory and education. And I have trained more than 15 students who are now Guinness World Record holders themselves. And I have a company, I'm founder of that company in Dubai, UAE. And you know Dubai, right? The tallest building
I do
in
know
this world
Dubai.
is in Dubai. So this company is called Guinness and Math Guy LLC. And in this company also, we provide online courses and math kits for students and educators alike. So that was
Very good.
my
So,
short intro.
very good. That's awesome. I'm excited to really talk to you because I do consider myself a lover of math as well. So I'm really excited to talk to you. And to be a Guinness World Book record holder is an awesome accomplishment. And I'm really, really excited about that. So if somebody wanted to just kind of look at your social media or kind of be a part of this movement, how would they do that? And could you tell us a little bit about your social media platform?
Uh, on uh, on TikTok, I have 1.8 million followers, and it started when I started making videos for SAT and GMAT, GRE, standardized tests for admissions in colleges and universities. And in those standardized tests, you don't need the working. They only want your answer. If you know how to get to the answer in 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds, then you are genius according to them. So I have these tips and tricks for I've been doing this for more than 20 years now. So I know how to get to the answer quickly in like 10, 20 seconds instead of filling all the 2 pages and then get the answer. So nowadays people don't have time, and we don't have the exams like 3 hours exam and we have to write long essays. It's just multiple choice questions, and you want the answer to excel the test. That's it. So if someone wants to, you said wants to connect on with the same name, Guinness and Math Guy. That's the handle on all my social media platforms. YouTube, it's the same name, Guinness and Math Guy, and TikTok. YouTube, I'm about to reach 1 million, and on Instagram, I'm already at 1.9 million followers. So you just write the name Guinness and Math Guy, and Even if you Google it, Guinness and Math Guy, social media accounts will come in the top. And you can, it's very easy to connect to me.
Very good. How long have you been working in this industry?
If you say offline, then I have been helping and teaching students since 2001. So it's like 25 years now. But when I saw the potential to reach students globally through digital platforms, when the technology came and start now even the online learning is so much like 70% is based on technology, right? So when I saw that, then I started my first YouTube channel in 2016, and from there I'm just now no physical education is there. I'm totally online and digital products are there, and I'm helping students digitally. No on campus thing.
Very good. And where did you study this career field? Where did you educate yourself on all of this?
Actually, in my school days, I was like struggling to see which subject I like more, arts or math or so. I tried everything. Till grade 10, I studied math. After grade 10, I don't know what was in math in school days. Then I studied commerce, and in the end, my last degree was MBA in MIS, Management Information Systems. But when I started my in 2001, I started an academy to help students get admission in top business schools in our country. In that, the math portion was so direct, and like I said, they don't need any working, just you want the answer, and that's the point to get to the answer with like few seconds. Then that thing I loved, because students were struggling so much in math, and they, even the good students who know how to do it manually after filling all page and step by step doing the thing, but they couldn't, time pressure was there, they couldn't finish the exam, and it was a competition exam. And I should tell you, that particular institute, that business school where I studied and did my MBA and MIS, they used to thousands of students every year apply for the admission, and they take like 30, 35, 40 students, that's it. So even the toppers in their board exams, they sometimes fail in that admission test. It was so tough. You have to do 20 questions in 5 minutes. Math 20 questions. So you have like 10 to 15 seconds. It was not like SAT, GMAT, or SAT, GMAT and GRE math questions were like a joke for us at that time when we were preparing for that competition exam. It's very tough in developing countries. Every person is a Superman, so you have to compete with them in studies. Not very easy. So I'm telling you, when I started as a student and did pass that exam and did my MBA, after that I thought I should help students because it's too much struggle to pass this exam. And that's when the love of mental math and quick math started there. And then I started my own academy and started helping students, and afterwards it became online. And now online, millions of people are watching my videos, and I'm showing them how to do questions quickly. I'm not giving answers too long, right? It's fine, or
Right. So you're teaching the strategy.
you can say that, but they are not strategies as per. Strategy means something something longer. When you see something, some long-term goal, and you make a strategy. This is just quick tips and tricks, just to get to the answer. Sometimes it's not math. Yeah, it's a math question, but you want the answer. It's not math. It's something else. If you know the magic or something, and you get to the answer, then fine. They say you are a good person. They won't answer. That's it. All the standardized tests.
Okay. Are there any other courses or certifications that you would advise someone interested to take for this position? You know, to
No, no,
teach somebody math, to be a mathematician.
I got your point.
You know, to
Now, overall in teaching, I would say there are other areas emerging where in education also. The one thing that I have in mind, technology is now all the new tools are coming. Every 6 months to 1 year, everything changes in technology, right? Even in education. So if someone does certifications in, let's say, education technology or online teaching, there are a lot of courses there uh, on platforms like Coursera and Udemy, and they have relevant courses. They give the certificate also in the end. And if someone is focused, if you are focused on understanding how students learn, then educational psychology can be certification in that also. But if you do certification in maths, or that is normal what they teach in schools, there is no certification for mental math or something like that. So that is a totally different thing. But I would suggest, the other than pure subjects, if someone goes into how to use technology effectively in educating students, or how the students mind work when they are learning, so how to get benefit of that knowledge would be nice, because these things now are preferred more than actual subject matter.
Okay, great. What has been more valuable, the education that you gained or the job experience that you
Uh,
had?
if I would say both, so as not to offend school people, but of course the greatest impact has on the job experience when I'm uh, through real world. I'm teaching students, creating content, and when we work with students, sometimes students teach us. Like a lot of my shortcut tricks that I know are learned from my students, because every person looks at a math problem or any thing for that matter from different angles, because God has made everyone different, like a fingerprint. So maybe on a math problem, I'm looking from this side, the other person is looking from that side, and his shortcut or uh, his method is better than my method. So we take all those, and that's when our teachers, or like me, our skills are refined when we learn from students, and that is called experience. Instead of just knowing what is in the books and material, when we learn from students and their sometimes very good questions and sometimes very stupid questions, and there is no question that is stupid. So when we have to work with them and teaching them, showing them how easy math is actually, then we learn there. So on the job experience, I would say 80 to 90%, and 10 to 20% what I learned in school.
Very good. How's the industry changed since you started
When
being a mathematician?
So when we started, there were no tools for online learning. It was only one way of teaching. Uh, a teacher is standing with the marker in hand and on board, and students are sitting there. Now we have like platforms, we have apps, we have social media. We can reach any student anywhere in the world. So it has changed everything. So it's not a little change. It's upside down, like 100 degrees change. So nothing is same, and the uh, demand for more what you call it, flexible and engaging learning is there, and every student wants personalized learning, customized for just for that one person. So that is a big challenge also, and big change, I would say.
What are some pros and cons of this field and skills that you feel are vital for the field?
The pros, I would say, we can reach the global audience, and when you meet a lot of different personalities, different nationalities, different people with different languages, it's like you are uh, looking at the rainbow or in the sky, and there are different stars, and it's very good feeling when we talk to. Sometimes when I come live on my account on TikTok or YouTube, and there are people from all over the world, it makes me like bigger than myself. I think what's happening here, these people, like 10 years ago, I couldn't have, like, I couldn't dream of meeting these people, but now they are. So these are the pros, that they know who I am, and I'm interacting with them, making friends also, and the impact that we have on those students' lives. We don't know what impact we are putting. Sometimes uh, your 5 minutes can change someone's life. You don't know, but for them it was a big deal. For us, it was a routine, let's say, routine video or routine uh, one day work of a day. But for them, and con, you can say, it's a constant pressure on you to be relevant. If you just keep making the same thing, after 6 months, no one will watch it. Math is more or less is same, but still we have to go with the routine and what people are demanding, what type of content they want. So we have to be always relevant in social media world and content creation. Then there is another thing you can say, the challenge of being. Uh, when I just started content in 2016, content creating, right? But after that, it became my business. So it's not easy to balance creating content. I love creating content. I don't want to do anything in the business, but because that I have to manage also, and I cannot put everything on the staff and on the employees. So even if I don't want to do that, I have to do that to keep running and keep going. So that is a challenge also there. You can say that's a con for me. And the other thing you said, what skills are vital? I would say let me say there are like 4 or 5 things in my mind, but let's say we'll stick to two things. One is adaptability. You need to be open to trying new formats. Not every month, every minute new technologies are emerging. So you have to be open for that, adapt the new technologies, and the students' needs are changing day by day. So you cannot like you say one stick for all the. You have to be adaptive. Whatever is changing, you have to be with that. So change is your friend, not enemy. That is one thing. And another thing is time management. If you have not allocated every minute of your day or every hour of your day, more or less, to specific tasks or things that you want to do on that day, if you have a lot of things, then don't put a lot of things on one day. Like distribute the days also. You can do that. But if you are not doing time management, you cannot run this business in my industry, online education, because it takes in content creation takes a lot of time. Then there are other things to consider. Then if you are running this business, then business is by itself full-time job.
Right. What would you say has been your biggest success factor?
I would say if we say only one word, it's consistency. The Guinness and Math Guy YouTube channel that I started in 2022 in the beginning. Whole year 2022, I made content, posted everything, but till the end of year on 31st December 2022, total of my subscribers were 2,600. That's it. But after that, within 4 months to 6 months, I think they were 450,000.
Okay.
So it was, you cannot say it was I did something different in that 6 months. No, it was the whole year 2022. It was, we were like in an electrician when we construct some place, villa or some house, we do the wiring, right? That is wiring. When we are doing the wiring, there is no light. But in the end, when wiring is complete, you just switch on the button and it's all light there, and you are very happy. So it's not the impact of that one button. All the wiring when you were doing, it was dark and you were struggling. That is also contributing everything in the end. So it was 1.5 years effort and coming at the time when it comes, but you have to be consistent. And only that person will do that who loves his work. People are coming or not coming, the views are increasing or not increasing, doesn't matter. I love to make basic math videos and posting that. I'm doing that. I'm not doing it for views or people should like or follow or not. But if you do that, then you will not burn out. Make a schedule, let's say only one video per week or one video daily. Whatever you make, then be consistent, and one time will come, sometimes within 1 month, like in TikTok, on 17th, on 15th of, no, on 16th of February 2022, I had 17 subscribers. 17. And after 12 days, on 28th February, just after 12 days, it was 144,000 followers on TikTok. So in 12 days, it shot up to like more than 100,000. Sometimes it happens, but if it doesn't happen, don't worry, just be consistent, it will happen once. When you keep knocking the door, it will open one day. Something like that.
That's really great to hear. Just like with math, if you keep on doing it, eventually you'll get it. And
yeah, just like any other skill, driving, swimming, skating, when you keep doing it, you keep getting better.
Great. Thank you for that. How do you maintain your work-life balance, and what advice would you offer someone that's just starting? So we have kind of two things that you're talking about here, right? One is social media, and the other one is, kind of gaining the knowledge in terms of being a mathematician and being able to accomplish and pass those critical exams, GMAT, SATs, LSAT, all of those, major life.
I make actually, I schedule both my work time and my personal time. Now, if after, unless it's an emergency, if I have, let's say nowadays my time is still 6 o'clock for my work, and after 6 o'clock, let's say it's my family time and personal time. Unless it's an emergency and someone put a fire in my office, I would not do office work. Or if we are going to some dinner or and I saw, okay, I can make this little content and put it on my social media, fine. Other than that, if it's personal time, it's personal time, then I'm not saying I will forget about my passion and work, but still we have to be, if we do only work and keep sacrificing our personal time and family time, then one day we'll burn out. Then this work that we did everything for will also not be in our hands, it will go also. So there will be nothing left in the end. We have to be very careful here. We have to allocate time, or days at least. If there is no, every work has different situations. So I allocate time, like in the morning, maybe 4 to 5 hours is my best time to do any creative work or content creation or the things that needs, like if nowadays I'm working on, I'm practicing for a Guinness World Record, my next Guinness World Record in May or June, inshallah. So I have to spend like 1.5 to 2 hours doing practice. But it's been 2 weeks I couldn't practice because I because of daily routine and task and work. I thought, okay, I will do the practice in the evening. Okay, I will do it. It's just for my personal achievement, so I will do it at that time, like that. But if I open my eyes in the morning and after the breakfast, I sit there. First, I will do my this practice. After that, I will do anything else. Then it will be fine. And it's 1 or 2 months practice, and then after that, uh, it goes away. That practice I'm not doing every time, even if I have
Right.
broken the record.
Where do you see this industry
So,
going in the future? Hello?
you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you.
Okay. So I think this first I will talk about educational industry. It's actually, as I told you before, the more engaging and personalized learning is what people are demanding nowadays, and it will move to that, and people will be, as now students have access to a lot of global platforms and apps. We'll see more, the gamified learning. Students are playing game, and in that game they are learning the concepts and everything. I think that is the future. People nowadays students don't want to sit in classroom like in group of 10, 12, 20, 30, 40 people, and one teacher is standing there teaching. All of this will change with the technologies like AI and virtual learning tools. Nothing will be same in, like, let's say, 5 to 10 years.
Are you a member of any professional associations?
Oh no. Right now, the social media platforms like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, they have become my professional network. But I'm always open to joining associations or joining networks um, that align with my mission or my passion. So I'm open to collaboration if someone wants.
Are there any pieces of literature or manuals that you would use as resources in your field?
In my field, because I'm teaching mental math and quick maths in my videos, so sometimes I read books like Secrets of Mental Math by Arthur Benjamin, and that book is very good. And there is Vedic math, if you have heard of that. It's like 3,000 years old or 7,000 years old math, something like that. So that I have done, and a lot of my tips and tricks are from the Vedic math that get you the answer easily and naturally without doing any mental effort. So that I would advise, try to explore Vedic math if you want to come in my field, and then you will know how powerful simple methods are instead of doing complex calculations and making things difficult.
What advice do you have for someone looking to access your industry?
I would say three things. Just start. Don't need don't wait for fancy equipment or big audience, or just start from zero, and the audience will keep coming. Everything will come eventually, but whatever you have in hand, whatever your friends are, whatever you have, just with that start. This is one. Second point is stay consistent, right? If you have started and within 6 months or 2 months nothing is happening, and you run away, then start something new, and then after 2, 3 months, 5 months, nothing is happening. This way you will be 50 years old or 100 years old, nothing will happen. So you have to be patient and stay consistent. You will reach your goal. So first is just start with whatever you have. Don't wait, and you will keep learning when you are doing things. Second is stay consistent, and the third is focus on helping others, not yourself. So when you focus on helping others, eventually this universe makes others think, okay, he's helping us. Let's help him. So instead of keeping you in focus and okay, I want to earn profit, I want to run this business, I want I. Instead of doing I, we should focus on others. How can I help this person solve his problem or pain point and or whatever his dream is? Let's work together so that he can achieve or she can achieve her dream. So these are the three things that I would say only. Start right away, don't wait for anything, stay consistent and focus on others, helping others, not yourself, and in the way you are helping yourself actually.
Can you think of any long-term career opportunities within this industry?
Yeah, there are a lot. Like you can become online. Now there is a full-time demand for online educators also. You can become what you call it, uh, curriculum developer for any university and institute. You can, or content creation is always there. You can become content creator. You can become consultant for a school, or if you like public speaking and you are not shy person, you can go in public speaking and writing educational books. There are a lot of careers.
Hmm. What are your next steps in this career field?
For me, I just came back last week. I just came back from Norway. I'm trying to travel the world now and create content and scaling my impact on, like we sell, as I told you, we sell online courses. So I'm going to scaling that business. Plus, I'm planning to travel the world and make content and continue helping students, parents, and educators.
What advice would you give yourself 15 years ago?
I would say to myself that believe in your uniqueness. When I started, I, I had a lot of doubts because of my relatives. My everyone says, "Oh, what are you doing? No one does this. You will fail." And a person gets doubts that okay, if at that time I am confident, no, this is unique thing. No one is doing this, but still it is a thing, and people will love it in 10, 15 years. I would have been like, if it is now 4.5 million, maybe if I have done that, it will be 50 million or 40 million followers. I don't know. And don't be afraid to take the untraditional or what we call it, unconventional path. Right? It's not, if everyone is going one way, doesn't mean that's the right way or that's the best way for yourself. And again and again, I tell about consistency. There were times when I was not consistent and I wasted a lot of time. So if I stick to the plan, or in those times will be. So I will say, don't be afraid to start something unconventional and stick to it. Be consistent.
Why are platforms like Functional Training Zone important to young adults?
Uh, Functional training zone is a very the people, they learn from books, they learn from internet, they learn from YouTube, but sometimes you have to learn from real people's journeys, right? So the platforms like Functional Training Zone, what I loved about that, they are using real people's journeys, and I'm one of them, and what you say, I'm really thankful for that. They are using those to inspire young adults. So that's a very powerful thing, because the human cannot uh, learn more than anything else, technology or whatever, than the other human being. That's what we, when they in movies, then they create, when they create the emotions and everything, that's human beings emotions. That's why we get emotional or we get angry or we get like that just by watching it, and that is acting, not real. But if someone is real person and that is all that has happened in his real life and he is talking to you, and because of that you get inspired and you get guidance and you get advice, and because of that your life changes. And the source of that, the person or the institute or the platform who made that happen is Functional Training Zone or the platforms like that. So that's what I loved about them. And they, for the young adults, there are a lot of choices nowadays, career choices, and because of that, a lot of confusion. They don't know where to go, what to do to navigate their career choices and personal growth. There has to be someone to guide them. Otherwise, they will be lost. In our days, there was only two things: become a doctor or become an engineer. That's it. If you cannot become both, in our developing countries, I'm saying, if you cannot become both, one of them, doctor or engineer, you are a bad guy. You will go in arts or commerce or whatever it is. It's degree and it's secondary thing. Nowadays there are 1,001 careers. So how would you know which one is for me? So it has to be, there has to be someone or some institute to guide young adults, and Functional Training Zone is doing a great job in that. And they are also telling students success doesn't have to, you don't have to follow the traditional route for success. So you have to explore whatever you love to make that your life career. Why not?
How can listeners connect with you in your organization?
There are, if you can find me, like if you write Guinness and Math Guy on even on Google, TikTok account, Instagram account, YouTube account will come under that, this handle @ Guinness and Math Guy. And you can check my courses or learning kits at guinnessandmathguy.com. That's our website. And feel free to DM me on my Instagram or TikTok. I always answer. Direct message that comes to me never happened. I don't know a message that direct message that came to me I didn't answer till now. And there are hundreds of messages that come. In comments, there are thousands and thousands comments, so I cannot say about comments. Even my team is there, full team is trying, but we didn't achieve that every comment should be answered. We didn't reach that because there are a lot. But if there is direct message in Instagram or TikTok, that I have always, so feel free to do that. I'm always happy to connect with those who are passionate about learning and who share my same passion.
Great. Well, thank you, listeners, and thank you, Abdul Basit. We are here at the Uncommon Connector, and if you have any questions for the math guru, he can tell you about his Guinness World Holding Records, any math questions that you have, as well as content creation. And we're very, very thankful to have you on our platform. Thank you very much. And we love connecting with you through this platform. Thank you.
Thank you.
Sponsored by
valuable commodity I know of is information. Wouldn't you agree?
I don't even know what that means.
No one knows what it means, but it's provocative.
No, it's not.
It gets the people going.
It's your boy JR dropping them beats.